Hey guys, alright, in the last video we talked about the performance of this plane at certain altitudes, about 6,000 meters. Today we're going to look at it from a point of view what to do when you have good teammates. I'm teamed up with Adam 514 right now. One of the things that we do is we go and spot the enemy first. Okay, we go spot the enemy first. Then we lower whoever is highest to a safe altitude that we feel good in, that we get ready to attack them on. And right now we spotted all those guys over there while we were trying to force this TA-152 down. And also one of the other things I'm going to be talking about is what to do against base campers as well in this video. What to do against base campers. Also, one of the key things that as far as teamwork goes in the US that a lot of people don't talk about, it's not just about watching the enemy. Watch what your players do too. So I'm gonna run through with you guys step by step what we do. So while Adam is attacking him, I'm going towards this massive blob of enemies. The reason being, I want to intercept those enemies while Adam's climbing. Now notice there's about what, 5, I think there's a couple more dots out there too, so there's about 6, maybe 7. So while Adam's climbing, I'm gonna go and intercept these guys. So in every game we play, because of the air spawn the P47 has, we go and spot the enemy first, we lower them, and then we boom and zoom them. Also, I usually do carry 30 minutes of fuel, so carrying 30 minutes of fuel does help. It was just by mistake I carried about 45 minutes. So right now I'm going to show you a couple of things that I explained to you right now. Notice I'm not diving on them. I'm just observing them. I'm just seeing how they react, what they're doing. We got friendlies, but they're about 10k, 8k away. Now notice, all I'm doing is observing. I'm not really attacking anyone. All I'm doing is observing, see who got the least amount of energy. All of a sudden I started honing in that fuck of a 190 that's in front of me. But he ended up getting killed. But notice, what I did right there was I started to actually follow that F-82. What was he doing? Because if he just went under, he gotta either come back up or just keep his speed high. In this case, he started coming back up. So notice, just by watching that F-82, it helped me to get this D12 or the D13 here. So it's not just about watching the enemy, it's about watching your teammate too. Watching your teammates as well. So when I went to that kill, some of these guys started pitching up, and so a couple of the Spitfires decided to go boom and zoom them. So I ended up getting one more kill, and we're gonna go to the next scenario where what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be bait, and I'm gonna bait the base campers out of their base. So that'll be next. So this is one of the strategies I've done before, and what we do is we let them get to a pretty safe, healthy altitude, and then I would attack them and go below them. Okay, because they're already confident in the fact that they have altitude, so they can anytime they can dive down. But when I go under them, it does make them a little bit I'd say keen on killing me. So that's what I do. Instead of attacking the Fokker 190, what I do is I attack the one below him, the TA-152. And Adam and I, we've been playing for some time, and he knows I like to bait enemies out like that. So I go in. I could go straight up, but what I do is I stay level, so these guys stick with me. Now, so I just slowly keep on flying straight instead of flying up, because we got to get them away from the base right now. And that's it. Notice when they did that turn, that right hand turn, they both of them pretty much lost all the energy that they had, and they're just trying to go back home, but Adam's there, and Adam's just gonna get these 2 kills. That's 1. And he's just way too slow right now. That's 2. Now we're on Sicily. Same thing. We go out there and we spot the enemy. Well, in this case, I go out there and spot the enemy. And I think, yeah, Adam's in a P51. Some of us are in P51s, and some of us are in F4Us. All right. So we realize pretty much the whole enemy team is in the middle of the map right now. There's going to be a kill, but notice how I always sort of had an idea where my teammates were. This P47 here, it looks like he was too busy looking behind on what's happening or who's chasing him or what's going on to realize that I was in front of him. So, also I'm using ground ammo. I noticed that I go against Germans a lot and it just rips through their armor like nothing. So this is a P47 and I just rip right through him. I noticed Adam over there. He's getting chased by a BF-109. But look what he does. He just flies straight. One thing that US planes have is speed, and you can use that speed to create this lemming train type of scenarios over and over at high altitude as well as low altitudes. There goes the P47, and here we go. He's just so target fixated to a point that, yeah. There we go. And right after this kill, we just go down on the deck and just ended up cleaning the enemy out. Just basic, simple strategy. Now, the next scenario is going to be a little different. Right now here, if you ever get to a lower altitude, make sure that your teammates are the ones that baiting you, and make sure that they're naval fighters who are actually fast on the deck, and you're the wingman that has to help them out. The reason being, you're not fast as an F4U down on the deck. F4U is a lot more faster, so you need to realize that. So, like, if you're getting chased, I hope you got good teammates that's close by you, but if you're in lower altitude, it's better for naval fighters or fighters that are faster on the deck to do the baiting, to set up the kills for you. So, and that's what we started doing. So, in the last scenario in this video, if you guys are having a hard time getting a rhythm to this type of boom and zoom, baiting, teamwork, I'm going to show you something that's going to get you in a rhythm, that you get in a process where you can logically go, okay, this is when I attack, this is when I don't attack. Now, alright, that 0 there, he's gonna come towards us. Okay, so now this is what's gonna happen. When he turns and attacks your a teammate, you dive on him or you attack him and force him to turn, and then you look at what your teammate's doing, and if he's attacking you while he's turning, that's a good sign that you guys know what you're doing. Now, right here, He attacks him. As soon as he started getting guns on my wingman, I force him to turn. As soon as he's turning, my wingman's coming back in, going for the kill. So it's like a 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 sort of a dance when it comes to this type of teamwork. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys later next time.